My name is Lacey Crocker. I am a survivor. As a child, I survived the daily fear of imminent sexual abuse. As a youth, I survived the heartbreak that nobody had protected me. As a young adult, I survived the journey of healing. Unfortunately, this cannot be said for many others. Burdened by guilt, fear, shame, and hopelessness, victims of abuse are 6 times more likely to commit suicide, 50% more likely to abuse drugs and alcohol, and 74% more likely to commit crime. As a victim, I can relate to all of these statistics. At the age of 14, I sat in an alley with a broken piece of glass, trying to build the courage to cut my wrists. At the age of 15, I ended up in a hospital having my stomach pumped because I thought a bottle of Tylenol was the only answer to my pain. At the age of 16, I was abusing drugs and alcohol and committing petty crime. But this also happened to be the same year that I made an amazing discovery. I discovered that I had self-worth. You might wonder how a juvenile delinquent discovers they have self-worth. Well, I happen to be a hardworking juvenile delinquent. My summer job was working at a small bakery in Delhi. My responsibilities were making sandwiches, clearing tables, and glazing donuts. Every day, my favorite couple would come in. They'd walk in the door with a big smile and say, "Hi, Lacey, how are you today?" And when the moment allowed, they would even invite me to sit at their table. They were genuinely interested in me. The small act of acknowledging me, listening to me, and caring for me provided me with a new sense of self-worth. It was an amazing gift. It was a magic little pill because finding my self-worth made me want to be a better person. From that moment, I took steps to build a better and healthier me. Instead of doing drugs, I would draw. Instead of abusing alcohol, I would sing. Instead of petty crime, I worked harder. I wanted to be a better person. I was a better person. I was worthy. Not only did I change my behavior, but I changed who I chose to spend my time with. I surrounded myself with others who had a sense of self-worth, who were willing to take the time to acknowledge me, listen to me, and care for me. I surrounded myself with a community of mentors. Some of those mentors were singular interactions. Others have become lifelong friends. But all of them helped me become the woman that I am today. Healing from abuse and tragedy is a long and difficult journey. It is seldom made in leaps and bounds, but it's rather measured in moments. Those moments are the day-to-day interactions that we have with others. My goal is that we create a community of mentors, a community filled with citizens who take a moment to acknowledge and listen and care for others. Studies have shown that 90% of those who have been mentored become mentors themselves. Imagine the communities we can build if we all took a moment, if we all took 10 minutes to acknowledge, to listen, and care for others. It is easy to judge the juvenile delinquent, the alcoholic, and the drug addict. But I urge you to stop and consider what pain and suffering they are hiding from. I urge you to stop and take 10 minutes. 10 minutes to acknowledge the child with listless eyes. 10 minutes to listen to the youth who doesn't seem to care. And 10 minutes for the young adult who is struggling. As a survivor, I am a reflection of others taking 10. My success is a direct result of others taking the time to acknowledge me, listen to me, and care for me. My success is a direct result of someone recognizing my self-worth before I had the opportunity to discover it for myself. Brought to me by a couple who came into my workplace and took 10. Thank you.